Good morning, art buddies. Did you just hear me clearing my throat? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my computer screen to where it's at a good place for me to see with my glasses, and I'm just sitting here. I get so confused with daylight saving time, even though I see what's on my computer. I thought I had an hour left. There's something drastically wrong with my brain. Oh, look, now my phone just kicked in. Whoop, let's get rid of that sound. I think I'm clearly just speaking to myself. So listen, bricolage with Paint Girly, right? Creating with things you have available. It's been a couple of years now when I was involved with a co-op here in not too far from our house here in Jersey, in a town called Mount Laurel. Look, they look like eyebrows. Can you see those? Ink. That's not going to come off. Oh, maybe with a little alcohol. Rancocas Woods Craft Co-op was a delightful experience. And the owner's dad, Ed, a lovely man. Well, and the owner too. They're gourd people. Years ago, Ed used to carve gourds and do all kinds of great work with them. And he would have me occasionally paint some gourds for him, like birdhouses. So, gosh, it's been several years now, because they would go out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Carrie would buy gourds. She does amazing stuff. A lot of seasonal stuff, like rabbits and chicks. And then at Halloween time, she has a headless horseman who's like so cute, so cute. But I think Carrie mostly uses stains. I was just wondering how alcohol inks might work on a gourd. Anyway, I had said to Ed, look, here's some money. Next time you go out for gourds, can you get me some? So he came back with a great big trash bag full of gourds. And, I've never done anything with them. So I thought this morning it would be fun to paint on some. Oh, look, I'm missing all this chatter. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm busy trying to catch up here. I gotta say, my tummy was not good yesterday. My niece's shower was really great, and unfortunately, I wasn't feeling well for most of it, but it still was great. She got a lot of really cute things. Okay, let's see. We've got Joyce and Gail and Riri and Marty. Who else do I see? Good morning, ladies. Look, I'm eating pickles. Oh, there's my chat. Okay. Apple gourds. Wow, Joyce, you grew them? Oh, I always wanted to grow them. Yeah, I think I did my own tummy thing to myself. I have issues. I hope you all realize I have issues. And they're not going away. Apple gourd sounds really cool. I wanted to build, well, I can't build anything. I wanted my husband to build, like, a stand out in the backyard. This is when we lived in Pennsylvania. Yeah, but here's the thing, Riri. I wanted to, like an arbor in my backyard to put gourds on it so they would all hang down. You could see them grow, and you could put like a little bag around them, like a mesh bag, and it could grow through the little bag. Say, there's my love bug. Morning, Jacqueline. And he didn't want to be he didn't want to be mowing around or mowing over, like, because they send out all those little tendrils, you know. And then what are you going to do with them all? I said, I don't know. He wasn't having it. So I had some seeds that Ed gave me I was going to try. Yeah, no, wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. And I can't do it myself. That's the bottom line. Anyway, this morning, where's Peggy? Hi, Peggy. I'm munching on my pickle. So a couple days ago, I'm thinking, I don't drag those gourds down. So I pulled them down this morning. Riri said she had her godson build an arbor out of lattice. Oh, nice. They grow up, we're not out. I could be confusing them with pumpkins. I know he was against it for whatever reason. I mean, he's a nice guy. Usually I get what I want, but he wasn't having the gourds. Even in this house in Jersey, I think I finally talked him into throwing the seeds in over along this right-hand side of like right outside my art wall here, throwing them in the ground. Well, those gourds never did anything. Well, I then found out afterwards I should have soaked my seeds so that when you put them in the ground, they can pop through that hard like shell, like the seeds in. Okay, there's a name I don't recognize. Chinchi? Chinchi? Chin? Oh, can I call you Chin? Good morning. Good morning. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. So, anyway, when Ed went and bought me gourds, he didn't buy me, I didn't want huge ones. The baby shower was great. I was not great. I wasn't feeling that super terrific of all days. I was so looking forward to it. She got some really cute stuff. Oh, and my granddaughter was there. I knew my daughter was coming, but I didn't know my granddaughter had been invited. And so she was there. So I got some hugs, and that was fabulous. Got to sit with her and rub her little back and play with her hair. Oh, all that good stuff. So my gourds are smaller. I do have some bigger ones, but to me they kind of look like snowmen. But I pulled out these. Look how cute the shape that one is. Can you hear? Got me some seeds. This one, he's got a little line across here. But this side is flat. So I thought I'd like to put a hole here. Now I should have a tool that has a round thing on that just goes right in. But no, I think I'm going to use my Dremel and make a little circle, like little holes, and connect them and pop that in and get the crap out of there. So I think I might paint this one. But I just don't know what I want to paint. I'm thinking like little maybe hydrangea petals and then maybe a daisy on top or something. I'm really not that good at this, but I'm going to try. Now, my friend Curry, she would do gourds like this, like carrots. So I did put a little hole here where I can put, a piece of, hey, Flo, good morning, of waxed linen maybe through there. I'll have to make that a little bigger, I think. So I got this Dremel tool from my one sister for Christmas. This is something I had asked for. I can't find, hey, Kimberly, good morning. You are so clever. Wouldn't it be great if we could meet each other in person? Like, it was so cool to meet Kellyanne. I can't even tell you. But I'm like dying to get a hold of Jacqueline. I just want to give her a smooch and a hug. Kathy Cal. Oh my gosh, I would love to meet Kathy. You get to know some folks a little better than others, and Make a great, I know, right? So I looked up carrots. I have it on my phone. I'm thinking about trying to paint this one as a carrot. That could be pretty quick, a pretty quick paint, right? And then just get some greenery and glue it to the top, maybe. I have seen her privately. She and I chat. Usually, we chat at least once a day. Kathy's mom had a little bit of an episode. She's doing well now, and so Kath was with her mom. Hey, Ange. Good morning. Kath was with her mom for quite a few weeks. Yeah, she's doing okay. She's has good days and bad days with her issues, but she's doing good. And I don't think she'll mind me sharing this. So her mom's doing good right now, and she's got a good support team, and her kids are, you know, helping her get settled in her new surroundings and all that jazz. So yeah, Kath is good. Oh, thanks for asking about her. Whew, I needed that drink. Okay, so I'm sitting here eating pickles and then wondering why I'm thirsty. I will, Gail. Thank you. All right, so this little guy, see, and these are small, like my friends at the co-op, they sell gourds in their shop. Let me adjust my camera. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? See, this little fella, he's not too big. Get the ruler going the right way. This little guy's only about 5.5 inches. So then I was thinking, well, what if I painted one to attract a hummingbird? Would they make a nest in a gourd? But it says they won't. It really says they won't. See, mostly what I have is shaped like this. So I was thinking a duck or a rabbit, but I didn't really find anything yet that really kind of, and like I have plenty, like I really need to, well, anyway. Okay, so here's the some kind of a plan. I'm going to try to make this look like a carrot. And I'm going to maybe have my husband drill a hole in this one. He got out our little shepherd hooks for out in our garden. And so a couple small ones would look really cute. Yeah, that does look like a pear, doesn't it? Yeah. So I got a huge trash bag full of them. Hey, April, how are you? How nice to see you. All right, so I'm going to try this. This is probably going to get messy, but I don't really care about that. So can you see me okay? I feel like it was sunny, but now it's overcast again. Gosh, we've had a couple of days of just really cold, damp, rainy. Oh, we're supposed to get up. Whoops, flying carrot. It's supposed to get up to 70s this week. But, let's move this stuff over. Okay, so I'm trying to watch yeah, if there's something you really need me to see, I really would appreciate caps if you don't mind, if that doesn't, make you crazy. All right, so I'm going to try to just drill little holes all the way around, see if I can pop that in. And then I can sand that, I think, to make that smooth. Get in there. If I ever find my attachments, I have a sander. I can just get in there and go, and straighten it out. All right. Looks okay to you, Gail? Thank you, Gail. Okay, so I'm going to hit my little button here, I think. I got new nails on, girls. Put them on for the shower. So I got to get used to this longer length again. Oh, did you find one, Ree? Like one not painted? I'm sorry if this is annoying. I think if I do all these little holes all the way around, I'll be able to pop this Is that noise driving you crazy? Oh, you got the seeds. You're going to grow them. Oh, okay. I'm going to look it up though to see what it looks like. Hey, Angela. Good morning. Nice to see you. So originally I'm trying to keep my hands straight while I talk. I had a circle on here from a punch out, one of my punches, but it was too big because this gourd's small. The ones at the shop, now I've got one out back that I put my worms in for my bluebird, and the way that Ed and Kerry cut it, it's got 3 big holes, so you can use it as a bird feeder, which is really cool. But I've never really opened one myself. I guess you could carve like this, right? Ooh. Probably don't appreciate that. Trying to keep my hands steady. I should have put maybe. It was coffee dye and paper in the kitchen. I took my ShamWow in there. I should have probably put my ShamWow down. I have a hammer here somewhere, but right now I'm going to try to go through all those little. I'm missing what you're saying. Let me refocus my eyeballs here, but I thought I heard that before. I'll Google right now. Spore. Oh, for heaven's sake. It's everything we do. Kimberly, I'm in my pumpkin patch now, pulling weeds and listening. You are? Oh, you have a pumpkin patch? That's cool. Wow, this is tougher than I thought. Those little, huh? That's very interesting to me. Wait a minute. Let me stop this. I think my drill's coming out of its holder. Kyrie, is really the no? Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Look, I was moving it and it kept moving itself out. I got to use the Dremel tool more. Silly me. I thought that would just pop right. Let me whack it with something. Hold on. I'm going to whack it. I don't know where my hammer is. If I had a hammer. See, I don't want to crack. I don't want to crack my gourd. Look, I did it. Oh, can you see in there? Let me get my phone. Hold on. I think this is really cool. I should have a paper towel or a napkin or something. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get a piece of papier to try to catch some of this debris. Ooh, look! How freaking cool is that? Ooh, it feels weird in there. I need to get I have a pair of tweezers here somewhere. Girls, look at all these seeds. See, now I planted it like this, which was silly. I should have Googled. They say, I think, soak them overnight and then put them in the ground. Maybe I'll sneak some. Maybe I'll sneak some in the ground and he won't know. And then they'll start growing. And then I'll hear, did you plant something over there on the side of the house? Why, yes, I did, Governor. Planted me some gourds. Now, what are we going to do with the gourds? Look. I was going to shoot my light in there. What's Peggy say? Put some seeds along a fence and they'll climb. Oh, I got a back garden. Ree, yeah, sneak it. Don't tell on me, Ree. Oh, look, there's my hole. Oh, that came out easier than I thought. Look how cool this is. Look how thick. Now, it takes a while because they got to dry out, right? So you don't plant them and then use them. Now, Ed, he's got ones where he's cut them and they're like, he's got ones that have real long necks, and he has one that's like a big ladle. And I think he's got one that's kind of like an instrument. I mean, they're really into gourds. Gourd smoke, gourd fumes, and other gourd irritants, which are produced by the pyro engraving technique, can be accumulative and are harmful to the lungs. Oh, thank you, Gail. Well, I just want to paint it. There's probably something I could get in there and like I want to try to get most of this out before I start painting. Let's look in there. Hold on, let me get my phone. Okay. Okay, I missed what Flo said. Was she teasing me? Let's see if we can look in there. Can you see anything? Look. There's a big chunk of there. This is like me digging in my ears. I need a longer pair of. There's a big chunk. Look. Look. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look. It's all. Wonder what you call that. That's all what the seeds were sticking to, I guess. Seed membrane. There's like a big chunk of something in there. Lori, go shake it outside and don't empty it in the house. I think it's too late for that. And this gourd's really little, guys. It's not like a big one, you know. Like I have one that Ed gave me. It's like huge. But I think I want to make that into a snowman. This feels like paper. Like almost like a tissue paper. I think I got it. I tried to save people. It's okay. It's your lungs. Yeah, you know what? There wasn't a lot of like it didn't look like a puff of smoke or anything. It was just the seeds. And see, this stuff's not real crumbly. Like it's not making any dust. I think I will be okay. I'm not going to do 30 of them, but I want to sit this somewhere where it's not going to knock all over the floor because I don't like bending over. All right, I'm sitting that right there to the side. Now I've got some little crumblies here. We'll have to do a vacuum after the live. Let me get my little baby wipe. Clean up on aisle gourd. Now, I don't have a pattern. So I want this to turn out cute so I'm not embarrassing myself. But I think that might be inevitable. I did not get a jug of water. I've got to go get water. And then I really need a hole through there, don't I? To be able to hang the birdhouse. I don't want to drill after I... Kimberly says, we bought a house on the water. The older man that lived there grew gourds. He had one so big, he made it into a chandelier and one into a cat carrier. Oh my goodness. Oh, I keep thinking that is the on button, but that's to dislodge this thing. You know, I'm mechanically challenged, as we all know. All right, I'm just going for it. This is just for me. This is not, I'm not trying to sell this or anything. So it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Of course, birds will think they're on a cruise liner if the house is hanging crooked. All right, so I haven't painted hydrangea leaves in a really long time. Okay, so, or petals, I should say. So I'm really not sure. But I think I definitely want to do purple. Oh, Marty's here. Marty, you're still here. I don't want to upset Marty. Let's do, what can we do? What can we do that's not, it's a hydrangea. I could do a pink maybe. I don't have much in the way of pink. I'm not going to take time to sand this. I could always repaint around the hole. But I can have Hubs take that outside and go like that, like that. All right, so I'm thinking if I, oh, yeah, that might work, Peggy. Where's Marty? Would that be okay, Marty? So if I make little circles as guides of where I'm going to put the hydrangea, and then maybe I could put a daisy over here. I'm not too good at doing the dollop of daisy. I'm not too good at that either. Okay, so let me get a pencil. I would like to have a pencil. Here's a white one. Let's try this. Now this is a Stabilo, I think. No, this is a Dixon. Where's my Stabilos? That probably would be better. I have a white Stabilo somewhere. Let's see. That's kind of big for a. I want a little circle as a guide. Let the circle be your guide. Read Kim's note to Lori in caps. Did she? I saw the one where she said the old fellow in the cat carrier is. I had hundreds and hundreds of dried gourds, painted them all, and gave them away every Christmas. Nice. I was the gourd lady for many years. Now I just grow them for full decorating. Cool, cool. All right, let me do a little half circle here. That could be my daisy. And then this one lady, she does daisies. She puts X's through the circle to help her with placement of the petals. Oops, that one got wonky. Let's see if that helps me. I'm not thinking it's going to help me. Okay, now I have to think about this because I haven't done petals for a while for my, I need some brushes. Now, I'm not going to paint the entire gourd. You know, sometimes you might want to do that, but I like the natural color. So I just want to put my flowers on the gourd itself. I'm not going to base coat it something and then do something else. And then I was going to paint, I was going to try to make that one look like a carrot. Like a carrot. But I'm trying to reach for, oops, sorry. Got my little boobala there in the shot. Not good. I think I want a, see, this is a different kind of a brush. I don't want that. That's like a feather. Oh, look, there's a baby. This is my dagger, I think. Dagger. This is a wonky flat, which I want a flat that's in a little better shape, I believe, making my petals. See, I've got all my brushes buried. See, if I had a big, this is a Jane Davenport brush. It's really cool. This makes really cool shaped petals, but that's really large. Really large. Let's see. I've got my scissors. Sorry, girls. I got my scissors are all front row here. I don't know if I can unearth my. I was so out of sorts yesterday, so I came home, had something to eat. I was wanting to go see my mom yesterday before we came home, but that didn't happen either because I really was not feeling well. So, as usual, I'm not as prepared as I would like to be. Okay, so here's a smaller flat. I love this brush, and I get the cute little, you know, tail, but boy, what, that's annoying to store that. You might need that. That's an angle brush. There's a little baby fan. You never know. You just never know. Okay, I think that might give me a good start. So I've got this little dish out here that I'm going to use as a palette. And I'm going to keep my purple colors off camera. I don't want to upset Marty. And I need to find some blues. So I've got an ultra blue deep, which sounds yummy. And this is my, I can't read it, cerulean maybe? Oh, maybe ocean. Ocean blue, tropical blue, am I blue? Am I blue? And I want maybe a darker purple. Let's put those over there. And maybe we want to do a little practicing on something. Maybe. I've got to get up and get water. Ooh. I'm very thirsty today, girls. Very thirsty. All right, where's some white paint? It's always nice to, oh, I do have water. Get my water jug. White paint. See, this painting is not for the faint of heart. You gotta get a lot of stuff together. You gotta have your stuff together. I don't think I have. Let's see if I can grab this. I need some paper towel. I'm gonna need that. And what can I try? Oh, let's use that black. That black might be nice to see how we can see. I'm trying to remember how I do the, I think I'm going to use like, kind of like a Donna Dewberry idea of one stroke painting, you know, where you load the two different colors on your brush. And so then when you make your brush stroke, it kind of looks like how you want. That's the plan. Let's take a piece of black cardstock. Let me judge some of this stuff over here. Get the mouse out of the house. Let's get the mouse up out of the way. Okay. This is kind of good. Let's take a half of that. And all right, let us begin. This brush looks kind of gnarly, but let's see if it'll work. I probably should make circles over here of where I want to, but I mean, I'm not ready to go to the gourd yet, that's for sure. Let's kind of get an idea this way. I guess I could do a circle in a circle. Can you tell I don't really know what I'm doing? I haven't done this kind of stuff for a long time. Okay, so let's try. Let's get out some of our paint. I should have a paper bag. I mean, a paper plate here that I could. All right, so let's put out some of this ocean. This is kind of like our medium color. And then let's get out some of this dark. Now for the one stroke painting, loading your brush is like where it's at. So I'm going to put these two colors right next to each other in hopes that I recall how to do it. Now my brush is small, It's got some crazy wild hairs. Now I want it smaller because my gourd's not that big, right? Does that make sense? And so I've wet my brush and I took out the excess water. I don't want it real watery. And I will say that Donna Dewberry uses folk art paint because it's thicker. So I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to dig out some folk art brand. We'll see. So I'm going to load this half with the lighter blue, this half with the darker blue, and then I'm just going to start blending. Oh, see, now that ultramarine is more well, that might be cool, more transparent. And I think I want to do a stroke. I forget what she calls it. I don't think it's a C because it's closed at the bottom. So I'm just going to put, I want the darker maybe towards the center. So I'm going to put that, let's do a little circle here. Is my camera up too far? Can you see what I'm doing? Let's see if this works. So I'm going to press down and do a little half shell and come back in like a teardrop. See, then you have to keep loading. Got to keep loading. And you just have to remember which side your paint's on. And then we'll just keep layering these. Move it in closer. Okay, I'm going to bring it down. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just putting my brush almost kind of straight up. It might be hard for you to see, but I don't know how to do it for you to see. So I'm just touching my brush to the paper, pushing up and coming back down like kind of like a point. Let's rinse that out. Let's find a different, I like that blue, but it is transparent. It's not showing up real well. So let's see what else I have here. This is ultra blue. It's not ultra deep, but I don't think this is transparent. I think this is, see, the problem, one of the other problems is I don't have my paints organized according to brands. They're all mixed in and out. And the folk art paint is very much thicker. Okay, so I'm gonna try again. I don't think I want to get involved in whatever the conversation is. I see a word that I'm just not wanting to dig in there. I'm just gonna concentrate on what I'm doing. It's a little better. So really your brush kind of does the work for you. This brush has got some wild hairs, which really is not great. See, that's too big. This would make a nicer petal, but that's really big for what? This is another like comb brush. Somewhere I have, oh, let me see if I can get back there. Where's my pincher? Hold on, girls. See, my desk is in the corner, is it a corner desk? I got my pinchers. And I see some brushes back here. They're not even open yet. Oh, they might work. Let's try one of these. These might work better. It might be more better. This is a size 12. What is this? This is all, these are the same size. See, this is going to make a real big petal. I just can't explain the difference in the paint. So you see that line going around? That's a wild hair on my brush. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's get one of these little guys out. This is a number 4 flat. So not super little. It looks super little, but it's not really. I can get the package open. Now there's always a sizing on your brush. So you want to put that in some water and kind of rinse that out before you start to use it. Still not happy with that dark blue. I got to think about leaves too. I didn't think about any kind of leaves, did I? I'm hoping that I've got some colors on my small paint wheel so I don't have to dig into my big one because I've got everything buried there. Deco Art Peacock Blue. Oh, that would be lovely. Where's some folk art? Oh, that's metallic. I don't want metallic. If I could just see one folk. Oh, that's a folk art. That's green. So they have white. That's Americana. Tropical blue. Any other time I'm picking out colors, and every time I pick one, it's folk art, and it's not what I want. And when I want the folk art, I can't find one. You know how that goes. But I didn't think about all that. All I thought was, oh, wouldn't it be fun to paint a gourd? Let's try this. Now, Donna Dewberry, if anybody ever watched her, oh, she's like unbelievable. She paints right on top of wet paint. Thank you, Flo. I'm going to put my white separate because I'll probably be using that in a couple different places. So let's see. I'm going to use this bigger brush, I think, to see what kind of a leaf I want to do. So let me load some white on here. Let me load some green. I think I want more green than I want white. Terrible at doing leaves. It's not coming together. Come together. Maybe I want to load it all green and just tip in the white. Let's try that. Let's get another piece of this. Let's see. I got my white there. Press and pull. Press and pull. All right, I might be able to. That's kind of a big leaf. That's a big leaf for a little gourd. See, it's very surprising because when you press down with your brush, what, it gets bigger. Of course, it gets bigger. All right, so I'm going to take my number 4 and I'm going to start building leaves around here. So every once in a while, I'm going to need to put some purple in. So I've got white. I have a couple different shades of blue. I'm going to sneak in some. Let's use one of these. I can use this to put some paint on. I don't even know if Marty's still here. Can anybody check to see if Marty's still here? I'm going to put some dark out, and where's that lighter? I had a thing of lighter purple laying on my desk. It's hiding behind my water jug. She's still logged into the room. Okay, thanks, Flo. She may be doing something, not really looking at the screen. I love purple and blue. One will be yellow, dyed with turmeric. Another will be green. I use eye dye for those. Maybe a red pair too. I'll have to go back and look. Oh, really, Gail? You didn't like it? Okay, so let me think here. All right, so let's do the blue. Wet my brush. I'm going to take this medium blue, this half, and let's just do white. I'm going to blend. No. So I want to know which way to put, yeah. I'm just not finding the combo I want, girls. Like, it's a little tiny, let's try this island. It's a little tiny birdhouse that's going to go hang in the garden. By the time all the plants grow, you're not even going to freaking see it. That's the reality of it. Okay, so let's go in the lighter blue and that medium now. I'm going to blend. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Blue, blue. Okay, not too bad. I could add a little purple to that blue. All right, here we go. I'm just going to go around the circle initially. I want my darker color in towards the center. And I'm going to follow those two lines as my guide to make my petal. And you gotta reload often. You gotta make sure you know which way your colors are going. And hydrangeas are kind of like in groups of 4, aren't they? Now that I think about it. So I should really go 2 that way. I'm not going to clean my brush. I just poked my hand in the purple paint. Honestly, I just... And Donna Dewberry, she just goes right over whatever she doesn't like. So let's do the same. I'm trying to rethink this as I go. I wanted that in the center. Got a lot of water in my brush for some reason. Yeah, that petal's really very watery. I do love hydrangeas. Do you think it looks anything like a hydrangea? Maybe a little. Is Kel here? Hey, Kel. Good morning. I could really wipe that off and start over, but let's not. Let's just paint over top of it and see if we can make a total mess. Let's add some of that blue in there. Let's go over here. One, two, three, four. Gonna grab some white and some of that blue. Blend. I'm gonna add a little bit of that translucent blue in there. And let's go right over top. One, two, three, four. Let's come back this way. One, two. Let's stick two out there. See, now I'm losing my definition there because I'm running out of color. So I'm going to add more. I mean, she really loads her brush like that. But like I said, I'm using really thin paint. I want the dark in the center. Angie's eating. Kel, you just woke up? Oh, I wish I had just woke up. I don't know if you can. I'm trying to look at my. Kind of looks like a mishmash, huh? Let's add a few in there. Let's do this blue. And I'm going to grab some of that darker. That might be a little too dark for in here. Yeah. Let's keep it a little lighter than that. So let's do. Let's try this. Trying to cover up that gourd color underneath, right? It's hard to hold this little guy. I mean, he's little, but he's chubby. It's hard for my hand to. Now, Donna, she goes right over top of the wet stuff, but I'm not going to do that. So Angie's having Salisbury steak, mashed taters, corn, and mac and cheese, I'm thinking she's saying. All right, I just had a couple pickles on a sandwich. But they're making me really thirsty today. What is Mike Rally? I think that's a pretty good placement, though. Now, I want a bigger brush to pull in daisy type feathers and petals. And of course, a lot of it has to do with your brush. Thank you, Gail. So I want to load a lot of white on this number 8 round. And I want my daisies to have a little hue of a different color. I don't want them to be white white. So a little, let's pick out a little, let me try a little bit of this hot pink. This might be a little crazy, but I like crazy. So I'm going to grab my little practice card here. Let's set this little gourd aside for a minute. All right, so I got quite a bit of paint on my brush. I'm going to just tip in, blend. Ooh, that's a lot of pink. And I think I want to just press and pull. Not good. Press and pull. I'm looking for a better shape. No, I don't like that either. Okay, so let's try again. Press down. I think my brush is not straight enough up in the air. It's a little better. Depends on the brush. That brush is not giving me a great look. Let's try another. See, I haven't been painting enough lately. Okay, so this is a Dewberry Pro. Let's see if this helps me at all. All right, so let's reload. Oh, this has got a better point. Let me just try to get a little bit on the side here. Better. Pressing down and dragging. Press, drag, and pull up. I'm running out of paint, so that's some of the issue. All right, so let's go for it. Now I've got the lines that I put in earlier. I'm going to do my best to follow those. Grab a little bit of that pink. I don't like that so much. You do, Angie? Oh, Angie, you're so sweet. Kimberly, I hope you're right. I'm telling you, we had a bird war here yesterday and the day before. They were driving me freaking crazy. We've got a bluebird house. Been trying to attract bluebirds, and there were bluebirds in there looking. I thought they were going to rent, and then they seemed to be gone. And then some little brown bird was in there. He was not giving up. He was in there and his little face was sticking out of the hole. I went out there twice and spoke to him. He just looked at me like, "Yeah, what are you talking about, lady?" I'm like, "That is for a bluebird. I am very sorry, but there are other houses available." So, okay, be careful, Ree. So then the bluebirds came back and they were sitting on top. Ugh. And then the little brown bird tried to get in there, and then the bluebird was flapping at him. They were just being ugly to each other. And then I had Stanley trying to steal the bird seed. Oh, he was on my last nerve. I just got to tell you, he was on my last nerve. All right, I almost dropped my brush. I'm not sure that's really looking like a daisy. Might be a little too, little too curved. Man, some of those ladies that paint, well, it's just going to be a white flower. Some of those ladies that paint these daisies make it look so stinking easy. It just is. It just isn't, girls. It isn't easy. No, I don't think the bluebirds or the blue jays are mean. The bluebirds, they might have eggs in there already. So I think they might have been trying. I don't know what was going on. At one point, I thought maybe it was a mixed marriage. I don't know. Yeah, I think he was just trying to protect his lady. Lady. All right, let's see if we can straighten that one out a little bit. Well, I mean, it looks okay. It's not great, you know? It's just not great. I'm thinking I might want to try to put a leaf in here and maybe here. Now I got to get some yellow in there. I'm going to pounce the yellow. Where's my deer foot? I saw my deer foot and then I don't know where I put it. My Donna Dewberry doesn't call it a deer. Well, Deerfoot's different. She has a little scrubby. I thought I saw my scrubby. Could have swore I had that in my hand. Maybe I put it back. That would be just so like me. Dig everything out and then put back the one you want. That's kind of big. You know what? I think I can use one of these here. These are nice brushes too. These are, oh, there it is. Jane Davenport's. My gosh, these are nice brushes. Okay. All right, here's my Donna Scrubby. So I'm just going to make a round circle. I'm just going to pounce and try to make it look textured. Let's see what kind of yellow we got here. This is cadmium yellow. So this might be good. Let's just have a look. Let's have a peek. Let's have a peek, see? Oh, it's very bright. Bright. It's good. Yeah, good. Thank you, Kel. All right, so let's put a little Ella, a little yellow Ella there. They call me Mellow Yellow. And we'll do a tester. Going to load it with the yellow, and I'm going to just sneak into that green. A little too much green, I think, for me to start. I'm just going to pounce. And I'm going to try to keep it as round as I can. I'm waiting for this. I have a lag. I'm waiting for this to show up on my... I think it needs to be up there a little bit more. Scrub a little yellow. Put that there. And let's try a little... let's see if I can grab something darker. This might be nice. I wonder how old this is. Old. Let's see if this is dry. Welcome back, Piggy. Oh man, I don't think I can get. Oh, there we go. This is black plum. Just want to create maybe a little contrast of some kind. Might need another petal there. Maybe I'll stick a leaf in there. All right, so that's gonna go. Now let me see. Let me grab my. See, you get like every color out you have. I love my gamma green. Let's see what we can do if we can get some of this. This is Delta Ceram Coat. This is an old color. Now I want to pop a couple leaves in because I want to put more hydrangea petals over top. So sometimes an angle brush is nice to make a leaf. I forget how they go. Not enough paint on that. All right, let's load her up with this green. Got a wild hair. It's not holding the paint. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Could do it in 2 strokes. That might be a little better. See, so I don't throw anything out. I should throw out most of my brushes because they're old and worn out. Oh, that one doesn't look too bad. How did I do it though? Got a lot of white in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. All right, let's load it up with this green. Let's add a little bit of that pinky white, a little bit of that dark color, and let's just go for it. Let's start out here. So I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to come in and go this way. And then just a little smaller one. That shape didn't get good. That's too big. I'm going to see if I can wipe that off with a baby wipe real quick. I should have done the littler one first. Trying to salvage the bigger one. You see I'm making a mess. Let's hit that with the heat tool a little bit. That kind of looks like a snake leaf. Snake leaf. I need this littler brush, I think. All right, load it with the green. A little bit of dark, a little bit of light. Boop, boop, boop. That looks better. Put a couple here. All right. Okay. I'm going to put some more petals on top of here. So this looks really crowded. Let's get that in the water. Let's try. Let's load this up totally with this blue. And let's try some of this blue. I'm going to do 4 right here on the top. I want the dark in the center. Gosh, I have to talk to myself constantly. All right, we're we're coming around and down to a point. Now this daisy is kind of wet, so I'm trying to not get my fist in there. I keep I'm losing my place. Oh, I got something tickling my nerve. I love hummingbird. Hey, Kathy, good morning. Mm, these look out of place. I'm going over those. So you can do what you want, really. Okay, I think Hubs is home. All right, so I think I need a bigger leaf in here. And then we'll do another hydrangea maybe down here. Look, I got white on my thumb. And I'm getting it all over the gourd. Put my finger in something. And then once this is finished, I'll have my hubby spray this and that'll lock in the color. I want to put a little stem here. Can't really see it. Now this really would go a lot easier if you had a pattern, you know what I mean? Let's put a dark stem in this one. Doesn't look too bad for winging it. Yeah. See, I got puddles there. Ooh, I got puddles. What do I do with my little green handle? Green, there it is, short. All right, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. I could really go right over those, I think. I like green leaves with a little bit of purple. Mm, that's not so great. Just all right. I might hit this one with the heat tool a little bit. Now the other thing I forgot is the hydrangeas do have a little tiny center. A little center. So let's pick up, I don't think I have any pointy paintbrushes. Let's get a dotting tool. Should have one right here. I think that looks a little better. Okay, so now let's go back to this smaller flat. And I have a really light blue color that I love, but I'm running out of it, and I don't think I threw it out. But let me see if it's on my wheel here. Oh, that's a little better. It might be this, no, that's Bahama. Maybe I finally threw it out. It's called Shoreline. I just really love it. Okay, this is the peacock blue. Let's put a little bit of this out. Oh, that's lovely. This is Indian turquoise. This is a nice color too. Let's see. No, that's thicker. Angie, what did you say? I missed it. Angie says the brain only works once a year. Today must be the day. What did I miss? Angie, you're too funny. Okay. I keep moving my brush. All right, I'm going to load her up with this light blue. Oh, that's pretty. All right, let's start again. I don't have my circles. So I don't know that that matters. I'm going to come right over top of that leaf. It's acrylic, so it should cover. Let's do 2 little ones here. 1, 2. Let's do 3. 3. And then I'm going to go out this way. I have a little bit of a line there from the circle, from the bird hole that I was going to use, and then I changed my mind. Yeah, I messed it up. Let's reload. Just take the time to reload. Don't worry about wasting the paint. It's always what I'm thinking. I'm wasting paint. All right, so I'm loading that up. I do like purple and blues, and I like when it mixes, you get that periwinkle kind of a color. So I'm going to do 4s. I'm going to go 1, 2. That one did not turn out well. My screen seems so dark to me today. I'm really struggling to see my screen. I have the same setup I always have. And some days it just seems different than other days. I don't know why. This is all dry here now. More of a contrast on that one. Hey, hon. Ron, could you I'm really thirsty. Could you refill my drink? Thanks, honey. Okay, I don't think I'm getting this the way I want it. Just having a hard time grabbing this, too. Thank you so much, hon. Okay. I think the carrot's going to be easier. What that looks like. Ooh, that looks cool. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Let's try more. Let's stick a little petal in here. My goodness, Lori. It's real watery all of a sudden. I don't know what I'm doing different. Chat got quiet. Yeah, I'm putting everybody to sleep, Ange. Nap time. time. So my granddaughter shows up yesterday at the shower with her sketchbook. Oh my gosh, I love that kid. I picked her up, I think I was telling you that little book to show her how to draw different things. So she drew a guinea pig. She just loves it. Just trying to make another little clump of, I'm not getting the contrast that I want. So let me go back into this one. And I'm going to grab some of this purple. It's not too vibrant, really. I think that's going to be okay for me, though. Oh, that's right. Kel just woke up. No nap time for her. Too windy. Kimberly says it's too windy. All right, let's get our little daughter. Let's give these little fleurs, that's small, that's good. A little small dot there. Now we could always do curly cues too, right? And then let's brighten up the edge of this. Let's get this out again. My scrunchie brush. I'm going to use my heat tool and dry that up a little. I'm going to grab a little yellow and then a little white. Yeah. Let's put a little white here. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Gail, you're out. Bye, sweetie. Thank you, Gail. Have a good week. Oh, I hope your neck starts to feel better for you. All right, so put those little, now let me get my liner here. Well, this is not my favorite liner, but let's see if I can make it do, because I don't know where I have my other liner. This is a short one. I usually like a longer liner. I'm going to come into this pink and then grab a little bit of this white. I want to see if I can put maybe a little veining in these daisy petals. Let's have a practice. All right, let's see. Ah. She says, ah. And I picked up a little green. That was not intentional, but it looks okay, so I'm going to leave it. Now, what about some... I usually have my red-handled, maybe it's over here, liner brush. I was thinking about a couple curly cues. I really, really love my one liner brush. I don't see it. This little shirt guy doesn't hold much paint. You can always wipe it off, I think. Let's see. So I'm going in here. Yeah, it needs to be a little more watery. And let's just try a little squiggly line. It's really thick. I don't want it that thick. But alas, that's what I have. There, I should put some leaves. Another little squiggle. Oh, I've got this song from a reel in my head. I just have had it for days and I cannot get rid of it. It's driving me bonkers. Oh, where was I thinking leaves? Yeah, a couple leaves here maybe. It's the one that goes something about NA Texas. Woo! I don't know, something like that. It's driving me crazy. I don't even know the words. I guess that might help if I looked up the words. Maybe it would help me. I don't know. I keep looking. I should look at my... All right. So I think I want to spatter this too. Wouldn't spatter be fun? Let's see if I can make a total mess of this. Of course, where is my... Goodness me, Lori. Woo! Boy, that... See, look how beat up that brush is. I still have it. The paint is... I mean, the sides are all coming off of the wood part. It's just crazy. I need to start throwing some stuff away. Oh, I love the spatters too, Cal. Let's see. What did I do with... This is the next question at large. What did she do with her black paint? I had it out the other day. And oh, this black green might work. Let's see. This might not be mixed up too well. Let's give it a go. I don't need much. Woo! And then I'm going to do a carrot. I want to do the carrot. I want to do the carrot. Okay, I've got that long, old, well, I did, oh, here it is. So again, I'm going to add add water to that paint. Thin that down. So when I tap my brush, you know, I get spatters. You don't want it too runny. You want it more like the consistency of, let's say, ink. Yeah. And let's take a little bit of tan and put down a couple pieces of paper. I don't want paint on. I don't want paint on my pickles. She's come undone. Might need to fold that. Make like a little wall. Make a little paint wall. Because I got stuff all over there I don't want spattered. This daisy's going to look so cute spattered. Okay, let's do it. Do a little tester, come down close to the piece, and add a little more water, grab some more paint, test. Yes, please. And then you just add as much as you like. That looks so much better. Right? Now, I want to put my signature on here because I think it will look cute. See if I got enough ink in here. That's kind of... Maybe I'll use a Sharpie. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Oh, this is really thin. I think I need to go through all my markers and see which ones are on their way out. And, you know, it's hard for me to throw things. This one looks good. It's hard for me to throw things away. I don't know why. This is going to be tough. I think that looks cute down there with a signature. I could have put any word really, but I did Pink Girly. So I like that okay. Look, I got spatters on my new nails. Spatters on my new nails. All right, so now I want to get a medium color orange. What time are we at? Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Oh, 1:45. It's 1:45. Let's see. Oh, I still got a few people here. Let's see if I can dig out. The carrot shouldn't take too terribly long. Oh, there goes my mouse. My mouse just tried to leave the house. Let's see, get rid of that. Okay. Orange. I think they're all on the other side of my wheel. Oh, this is hot saffron. This I can use for doing some detail stuff, I think. Okay, so let's pull that out. And, oh, golly sakes, can I turn the wheel? I might have to have a quick trip to the loo. All that water I've been drinking from the pickles. Let me see, I might be able to sneak an orange out here. See if it's the color I want. I want a medium. That's kind of light. I'm going to need a light one. Come on, baby. Kellyanne knows my struggle. Got all kinds of stuff stacked in front of my paint wheel. Okay, let's grab some oranges. Ooh! Ooh! Look. Yes, please. What's this one? Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, yes, please. Okay. I'm going to take this little gourd, set it off to the side somewhere. It's too windy. Let me see. Kimberly, it's too windy for her. I don't see it's too windy here. Hope you might be able to spray that today for me. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. This is a darker canyon orange, so that might be good for shading. This is the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go potty. Yeah, this might be good for my base color. This is, oh look, folk art. Tangerine. Now where's my carrot? I kind of like this one with the stem still attached. So I'm just going to base coat this. So I'll use one of my bigger brushes. And I'm going to wet that. And I get this mouse back out the way. And this is kind of thick. It's been sitting around a while. Good grief. Wasn't as thick as I thought. Look at this. Girls, I'm going to have to excuse myself because my water is starting to kick into my being. I'm mixing that right on my table. See, now if your paint, see, it's real translucent. If your paint is not mixed up with that liquidy, whatever they put in it, Gail would probably know. I think she's a chemistry girl. See, it's translucent, which isn't bad. I just want more of a coverage, I think, than that. So, grab the baby wipe again. Clean up this mess. Okay, I'm going to grab my heat tool because I want to be able to grab the other end of it. This might do. I might see. If you get too close with the heat tool, the paint bubbles up and then it comes off. So you don't want to do that. So I want to make this first coat all the same, so it looks the same all over. All right, now I'm going to excuse myself and run to the loo. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to have another drink before I go. I think this is good. Woo! Oh my gosh, now the squirrel is in eating my worms. Who is it? I think it was Stanley. Well, you're going to have to come back and talk to Stanley. sandwich. We have this little circle garden out in the backyard. And Ron has these two big, like bird statues. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't think they're iron, but they're really tall. So when I was coming back from the bathroom, the female bluebird sitting up on top of the box, and the male one was sitting right on the nose of one of those statues. So cute. All right, so let's see if I can get this mixed. Because when I looked at the oh, that looks better. Now some colors are more translucent than others. Who was saying that the other day? Might have been Kim. All right, let me get rid of that YouTube thing for the moment. And I thought I had, nope, that's the wrong one. I want to go here, 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 carrots. Carrots. See how this carrot look? It's got like those, we all know what carrots look like. They've got those lines. But see, it looks like a shadow right down the center of that one. So I think I want to dry brush that. And let's plug in my phone as it is on its way out. Put that over there. So let's see what it looks like if I add more of this now that it's mixed in. It's still fairly translucent. It's okay. I'm going to use my heat tool again because I want that to dry. I want more of a rusty orange. These are these paints I have. Looks more like a yam here. Let's get a little more orange on this here. It's really wet because of that, whatever that mixative is that they put in the paint. That clear liquidy stuff, when you don't shake your paints, it's all sitting on top. Excuse me. I have to sneeze. I have to do a sneeze. Yes, you're right, Anne. Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Those natural dots underneath, kind of shining through, trying to make it look real. I used to have some real, I wonder where I have that. Like, gosh, I don't throw anything away. Real ferny looking plastic stuff. I should go to the dollar store, see if I should drill little holes in there, and then make the carrot top. All right, so I'm looking for something a little deeper in color, and I think I might use this Georgia clay. I don't know why he keeps fussing around with my freaking door. Yeah, this is, what's he doing? Hubs keeps opening and shutting my door. Makes me inquisitive. What are you doing? Oh, he's got bird seed, and we bought a thing to put around the pole of the birds that holds the bird feeder. So Stanley can't get up in there. Oh, such a little nudge. He's gonna have to be happy just with the peanuts. All right, so now that made my finger messy. So I'm thinking I want to create a shadow down the center of this gourd. So if you just count, now everybody's leaving, nobody's coming in. I think somebody else is on now, right? Well, PM Studios is always on. But this isn't really a dry brush. This is a Maxine Thomas brush, but I'm going to use it. All right, so let me think about this. See, so here are my holes to put a string in to hang this. At least there was. So I don't want my shadow here, because then when it hangs, the shadow will be off to the side. So I want to create the shadow right down the front. So I'm going to tip into this and go like this, right down, and just kind of build up a little bit of paint here. This brush I did not put in water first. Now see, I got a little too wide at the top for my liking, so I'm going to come back in with my original jack-o'-lantern color. Look, I have it everywhere. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Could be a goldfish. Oh yeah, and you could. Let's see if I can blend out the top part there a little bit. I took my phone down, so now I can't really see what you guys are seeing. That would look like a good goldfish. Oh, and you're tempting me here. Now I want to have another look at my sample carrot. I don't want to test my memory. I like to look at, for years I thought, you weren't any kind of an artist if you didn't just draw from, your brain. But Dee Dee Willingham, wise woman that she is, and she encourages. I think she's such an encourager. She may not realize it, but she is for me. See, so it's got bright spots. You can see that shadow, and then where it's really dark, there's really dark rusty lines. I'm just going to I think I'm going to try to float those in. But I need something way darker. So now I have a russet. Let's see what color this is. Oh, rockwood. That's one of my favorite colors, rockwood. So I'm going to need, again, oh, I love that neon. I'm going to use that for a highlight. So let's put this in water. Let's get this little kid in water. And I'm going to use my little square that I had out earlier for my hydrangeas. And I'm going to just start building some lines. I wish I could, now I want to make sure they're curved. See, they're not straight across. They have a little bit of a bend in them, especially like right there. It's not letting me make it bigger to stay bigger. See, this carrot up here, there's really got a lot of lines close together. So let's just see what happens. Now to float color, I usually put water in my brush, tip it in my water. I tap on one side, then on the other. I put the corner of my brush in my paint, which only gives you a little bit of paint on the edge, and then I blend that through. And let's see if we can. Now I want to come right across. I lost where my paint is. And I'm just going to start making these lines. And they're all, different color, different bumps, different shapes. There's Judy. Hey, Judy. Hi. What'd Judy say? I see a carrot and I think, yum, glazed carrots with a pulled pork sandwich topped with coleslaw, fruit salad for dessert. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? Hmm. Now, if you're floating your color, every once in a while, you got to rinse that brush off and you got to reload, reblend your paint so it's coming across your brush. See, it's like gives you that blended look. It might just look like a line to you, but it looks blended to me. I'm gonna fade that over to the side. Coming around the corner when she comes. Yeah. Whoops, that's really a lot, Laura. That's too much. Rinse and reload. Don't don't be afraid to reload. And just like with coloring or with some other things that we might do, contrast, it's all about the contrast. You really need a contrast. So I'm thinking about trying something here. I'm thinking about grabbing some of this dark green, this green black that I have. Coming up in there and really getting some of these spots. Okay, so it really doesn't look like anything yet, right? See if I can get my picture again to be big. And then I need some lighter color, and a lot of them has areas where the lines in the carrot are much closer together, especially down towards the bottom. So I'm going to add some more here. These I'm kind of offsetting them a little bit. And I'm trying to keep a little bit of a bend in those lines because that's how they look to me. They're not straight across. They're kind of have a little arch to them. Okay. So now it looks brighter on the left side. Just a couple of spots here and there. So I picked up this color here called Tangerine, and that looks really light. So let's see if I can dry brush a little bit of that on. I'm going to take my Maxine Thomas mop brush. Now, I want it dry. It's not. It was in water. So I'm going to put my heat tool on it and dry those little bristles. I don't have another one sitting here. Oh, I have a big one. Oh, yeah, there's a big one. Yes, I want that big one. Okay, let's see if this works. This is full guard, so of course this is thicker and creamier. I'm going to tap in there. I'm going to rub out most of it that's on my brush and then see if I can create some highlights. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I miss Julie. There she is. Hi, Julie. How are you? Welcome in. Okay. Let's do the top of the carrot here. It's not really looking the way I want it to, guys. I'm trying to go all the way across and hitting right on top of where I put those indentations. Now, this is not, a Picasso, so um, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. Let's see if I can grab a little bit of white. And that white's all dried up. Oh, look, now it's got all different colors. I don't want that. You think it looks like a sweet potato? I'm sure you're right. So does anybody have a suggestion on how to make it look more like a carrot? I'm open. I might have to float a different color on this side instead of dry brushing. I'm trying to think what color this would be. Maybe Canyon Orange? Let's try that. I mean, it's no harm if it looks like a sweet potato. But I was thinking a carrot would be cute. Trying to get closer to that shadow line. Just painting the tip in green will make it look just like it. You think? I wasn't going to paint it. I'm going to try to find some greens or even some burlap might look cute. I want to get that neon orange out because I think that will help it. I think maybe some of my lines are a little, well, all carrots are not created the same, right? So they're all different. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, some of the lines are close together and some of them aren't. I might have too many lines. Which side's my paint on? I'm liking this canyon orange. Like I said, the thing about the neon paints is that they're really translucent. So let's see if I can get a little bit of more of a highlight on this one. Whoa! Isn't that awesome? Let's try this technique first. Let's try floating it first. It's a little high spot here. When I used to do like my toll painting, especially at Christmas time, I would use the Hot Shots Fiery Red on my red, like my Santa suits and stuff, where there was a highlight. And oh my gosh, it just made it pop. It was so cool. Look, I don't even know how I picked that up. Oh, like an orange man in overall bibs. This carrot? I saw some gourds. I don't have the right shaped ones, and they paint them like fat ladies. Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. Same with they have some of them look like chickens. I guess they use clay. I guess I could stick little pieces of, let's see, do I have my, yeah, it's on. It's on. It's on. Let me grab my, let's see how difficult this will be. I think I'm a little too hopeful here, girls. But that's all right. That might have to go. But see, look, I got this fuzzier twine. I don't think I want to, because it won't dry. I wonder if I put a knot in the bottom, like if I knot the bottom of the twine. How do you like on my nails? Can you really tell? I'm like iridescent. Jacqueline likes the iridescent. If I make a little knot there, then trim it and hot glue it, I can make all little like hairs and hot glue them on, couldn't I? What's Julie saying? You love my nails? Thanks, Jewel. Yeah, I can make these different sizes. I wonder if that's going to work. It might work. Let me make a bunch. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Oof. Oh my gosh. My niece got the cutest thing yesterday. My sister's best friend. Well, I don't know if they're still considered best friends, but they were in high school. She helped Marianne. She helped my sister a lot with the shower and details. And her sister-in-law made this rocking horse out of fabric, like its legs were jointed on, and oh my gosh, I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. So beautiful. And my sister's friend Marianne sews too. I thought she had made it, and she said no, my sister-in-law. So I'll have to find out. I think she doesn't have anything online now, but she's planning to. My sister's friend Marianne is retiring this year, so she's going to, I think, get more involved in handcrafted things. But anyway, this thing was just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if it had a rope mane. All right, let's just try a little bit of these, see if it's going to work. Now, the thing about hot glue is if you don't like it, you can put heat on it, like your heat tool, soften it up, and thanks, Kel. Soften it up and remove it. So, like I said, this is just the gourd I've had laying around for years. I don't know that I'm going to do all around the carrot. Maybe that would help. We'll see. So I'm going to put a little dot of glue. I wonder if I should put my string through there first. I wonder how hard that's going to be to get it to come out the other side. Let me cut that on an angle. I don't think that's going to help, but might have to thread it. I need a need one of these needles. Is that gonna go through? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Now if I can get it threaded, wouldn't that be lovely? The eye's thread, there we go. The eye's pretty big. Let's see. Well, that first time was, I guess, there we go. If this gourd cracks, I will just not be happy. Not be happy. Here we go, kids. I did it. All right, so see, that's how it's going to hang somewhere. I'm going to hang this somewhere. Now, I'm going to make that really long because I don't want that to come out. And now I'm just going to start gluing. So we can get an idea. Now, ideally, if you had something green, would be great. Or if you had the time, you could spray paint or paint this, or soak these little ropes in even alcohol ink or something, right? Get some color on them. This is starting to look like an old man who's lost his hairline. I didn't trim that down very well. Why do I feel like I'm in a shadow? What is that? Get rid of that. Maybe that's it. Goodness me. Does it look like Carrot Top? So how are we doing here? How long I've been here? Oh, I've been here a while. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm thinking I need to get some rest and then do a marathon. Just stay on and fiddle around and play and see what happens. Right? That might be fun. It would be fun for me. I don't know if it'd be fun for you. It would be fun for me. Okay, let's make a couple more of these. And then I'm going to scoot because it's 1:25. I think Tanya comes on around 2:30. Something like that. Well, at least I worked on something that I've had for a while and have not used. So I feel good. I feel good about that. I do like my little birdhouse. I should put the cord on that. I have that out. Let's put a couple more on here. I think I'm going to put quite a few more of these on here. Anywho, thanks for coming today. I appreciate it. My niece looks so adorable. She's got beautiful curly hair, long. She had a little scarfy thing on her head that kind of looks like a snood. And she had like a little peasant dress on with her little fat tummy. We're so excited for this baby. She had a bit of a rough go, but everything's looking great. She's feeling good. She looks fabulous. The little fella seems to be doing great. He's got a good, strong heartbeat. Okay, Kel, that sounds good. Oh, I made another one. I didn't make a spot for it. I didn't make a... Maybe I don't need the knot. Let's see. Where did I put the glue? Okay, I'm starting to lose control now. I'm like Angie. My brain only works once a year. But for me, today's not the day. Yeah, I think you need the knot. Okay. So then I'm going to tie this so I can hang it. I didn't cut that. And then where's my little bird box? I'll set it over here. I mean, that's not sharp. I don't think a bird would get hurt on there. Maybe a little wren would make a house in there. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this might be hard because it's not straight. I don't think I have it. Oh, I have one of these, but I think these are look, I have one of these, but these are too thick. I don't have a thin one of those. Ouch, I just stuck my seal. Maybe a little thin piece of wire. Because when I made the hole, I didn't bring the holes down far enough to go straight across. The needle is going in straight, and I think it's hitting the other side there. I have my husband's a genius. Maybe he could figure it out. But that didn't turn out too bad. Okay. So let me know if you have gourds. Let me know if you're going to paint gourds. Oh, look, oh no, that's from I was thinking stuff was still coming out of the... I'll have to take it outside and shake it. That's what Gail says. Let's see. Julie says, yeah, it's 1:30. And she comes on what? 2:30, Jules? Yeah, 2:30. Okay, cool. All right, girl. So hopefully I'll see you around somewhere. People are starting to cut out, so that's fine. I'm going to grab something to eat. I shall see you next time. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. And if you paint a gourd, send me a picture. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Maybe I should put this on Instagram. I'm terrible at posting pictures, but we'll see. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care. Don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.